The Sbarro Chrono, unveiled in 1990, is one of the most radical show cars ever created by Swiss-Italian designer Franco Sbarro. Known for experimental engineering and unconventional forms, Sbarro spent the 1980s and 1990s building machines that pushed past traditional automotive limits. The Chrono became his most concentrated expression of acceleration, weight reduction, and visual extremity. Its development centered on a single target, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.5 seconds. To reach this goal, Sbarro relied on a dramatic power-to-weight strategy. The car weighed only 650 kilograms, 1,433 pounds, thanks to extensive use of lightweight composites, including a semi-monocoque chassis split into two structural sections. The front housed the cockpit, the rear carried the powertrain and rear axle. Both halves were connected with special hinges, allowing the entire rear module to pivot for mechanical access. This flexing feature gave the car a broken back appearance when open and echoed an earlier 1983 Sbarro experiment using a Volkswagen Golf with a Porsche 928 engine. Power came from a 3.5-liter inline-six from the BMW M1, mounted transversely in the rear midsection. Unassisted by turbocharging or supercharging, the engine delivered 500 horsepower din, paired with a 5-speed manual gearbox sending power to the rear wheels through massive 335/35 ZR17 Pirelli P0s. Wheel spin remained difficult to control, even with the wide tires. With its weight-to-power ratio of 1.3 kilograms per horsepower, the Chrono rivaled supercars far beyond its era. Its 3.5-second sprint matched high-performance monsters like the Koenig competition twin-turbo Testarossa and surpassed many production halo cars of the 1990s. The Chrono's design emphasized its obsession with time. The body, a compact roadster form in bright red fiberglass, used a small red-tinted plexiglass windshield that circled the cockpit. The dashboard contained a single timer permanently stopped at 3.5 seconds. Even the Chrono logo integrated a functioning timer in place of one of the letters. Chunky rear wheels, tiny front lamps, and an unusual wing created a visual aesthetic closer to a life-size toy than a conventional performance car. Top speed was modest at 200 kilometers per hour because ultimate velocity was irrelevant to its purpose. The Chrono existed to accelerate harder than anything legally homologated at the time. In 1990, the official 0 to 100 kilometers per hour record belonged to a Donkervoort at 3.85 seconds, a figure the Chrono eclipsed. Today, the Chrono stands as one of the boldest expressions of Sbarro's philosophy. Creativity without restraint, engineering used not for practicality but for spectacle, and a refusal to accept conventional limits. More than 3 decades later, it remains a rare artifact of an era when imagination came before regulations, and when a bright red, 500 horsepower hingeback machine could exist simply because someone envisioned it.